Morning. Welcome to What Up Sunday Morning with Phyllis and Lee. Phyllis, what the Bible verse for this morning?
Mark, 4th chapter, 39 verse. And he arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, Peace be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm.
Now, what does that mean to you?
The power of Jesus.
That's all it means?
Mm-hmm.
Phyllis, last night we had a storm last night, right? You heard the thunder roaring and it sounded things were just colliding, right? Now, let's go back in the day, Phyllis. Let's go back in the day. Do you recall when it was storming real bad outside? What'd your parents make you do?
Everybody be still, be quiet.
And what else happened?
Because God was doing his work.
No, what else happened? At my house with my parents and everything, TVs went off, everything went off. They shut everything down.
Be still, be quiet. That was everything, Lee.
You're right. You're right, Phyllis. You're right. So, Phyllis, when you reflect back to those days, right? What kind of positive memory came out of those days?
It's all about respect. Right now, there's no respect regarding anything unless it's something doing wrong or negative.
That's how you truly feel.
Yeah, that's how I truly feel.
So, but the power of God, when that storm was coming, right? And Jesus told the wind and everything, peace be still, everything stopped. So, do we have that power inside of us?
Yes, you do. But it goes back to the relationship you have with God. Even though you go through a storm, he brings you peace. And that allows you to what? Be still. And let God do his work.
Now, Phyllis, the reason why I asked, do we have those capabilities for the power of Christ and God inside of us to say, peace be still? It keeps taking me back to that day about your friend taking her son to seek some help, and her son jumped out of the car. Am I telling the story right, Phyllis?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going right so far. They were taking their son to get some help, right? And they got stopped at a railroad crossing. And while they stopped at the railroad crossing, the son jumped out of the car and took off to running, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were kind of like, I guess, older women. They were kind of like heavy set, right? And they couldn't catch it when they said, "Stop!" in the name of Jesus. And so the man their son couldn't move, right? But when they caught up to the young man, right, he turned around, and started growling, and they took off running. That's it. Close to.
Yeah.
So you have the power of God in you, right? But yet when you face what you facing, you run.
But God gives you the strength to have you have the strength over the devil. He gives you that power over the devil. So therefore you do have the right to say, hey, stop in the name of Jesus, because guess what? There's power in the name of Jesus. It's not so much power in you, but it's the power in the name of Jesus, or what he allows you to implement in that case. So yes, we do have it, but because of God, grace and mercy, we have it.
But why they run though, Phyllis? With that, knowing they have all that power.
We still human, right? Okay, then when you know of it, but sometimes when you face with it, it probably shocked them for that young man to turn around and growl at them like that. So what's your natural ability is reaction is to turn around and run. Come on now.
I understand all that, Phyllis, but what I'm saying, when you have the power of God in you, Phyllis, and you see something you haven't ordinarily seen before, and you had
they wasn't no
they wasn't
priests,
prepared.
they wasn't prepared, but not only that, they wasn't. And I'm not saying that you have to be a preacher or a nun or somebody that's in leadership role in the church. But when you're not expecting certain things, that's your natural response.
But don't God prepare us for that, Phyllis, to expect unexpected?
Some people, it depends on the person. Come on now.
I'll tell you what, Phyllis, let's do a little role play. Say that was you, Phyllis, and you call out somebody's name, stop in the name of Jesus, and you went to that person turn around and growl. What you gonna do, Phyllis?
Hell, I'm probably just an ignorant person. I'm probably growl back. So,
Okay.
I mean, it depends on the person. I'm not going to say what they did was wrong or incorrect. You deal with what you're able to. deal with, because I remember a sister told me once before that they had somebody in the church that was possessed, and the preacher stood up. He said, "All children out of the sanctuary first." Then he said, "Anybody that cannot handle this situation, you need to be removed, because what happens is spirits tend to jump, and if you don't have the strength to fight it, he rather for you to be removed versus that spirit jumping in you." So I can't say because they know, or maybe there's right, that they still have the ability or the strength to fight what's coming their way. Everybody's not equally on that level.
So, Phyllis, you believe in God, right? You believe in Jesus, right? So I hear you a lot of times say, "In the name of Jesus," you say those words, right? So you say the name of Jesus. I mean, you got complete faith in what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
So why run? I'm just saying, why run?
Again, go back to the individual. I ain't say that. Go back. See, I'm glad you said that, because you put man in the situation. Because if you put man in the situation, man will always judge you on that. That's why I love Papa God, because one thing about him, he know we still in the world. He knows sometimes the flesh overcomes whatever spirituality that we're facing or dealing with or what we entwine with. So no, he doesn't judge us on that. That's why he's a forgiving God.
Okay. Well, like I said, for God knew you were gonna call his name, son's name Jesus,
Yes.
and also God knew you were gonna run, right?
Yeah. God knows everything before we actually do it. So come on now.
You're right. So Phyllis, get the viewers and listen to something to carry them the rest of the week.
Give God praises for his grace and mercy. Because if it was up to man, every step, every move we make will be judged, and they will hold us accountable for what they want to hold us accountable for. So you better thank God for Papa God for his grace and mercy.
Is that it?
That's it.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to What If Sunday Morning Phyllis and Lee. We want to let you know, no matter what you're going through, we can guarantee you one thing, that is going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if you add God to your diet? We guarantee you that everything's going to be okay. So with that being said, hey, we're found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, all those beautiful apps. Just look for the Animated Black Man. Thank you. And please, please, stay blessed.